very difficult in the sense that you cannot easily move this or turn this left or right. Why? Because it may least. No?
You're saying now that overloading may actually be a crucial thing in this?
Yes, it's a crucial thing. But this tanker did not realize that this vessel could no longer avoid them, no? Because all the time this tanker believes that it will turn, no?
Yeah.
But because of the difficult maneuverability of this vessel, what happened is they could not turn anymore.
There were 1,493 passengers on board. Now, aside from that, the number of people on board did not have any causal connection with the collision itself.
Official investigators from the Board of Marine Inquiry soon realized that answers would not come easily. All of the officers on board the Doña Paz were killed in the collision. 2 crew members from the Vector survived, but both had been asleep when the crash happened. For answers, investigators looked to the past, and the Vector had an interesting history. A ship captain who had piloted the MT Vector told investigators that the steering rudder was defective and difficult to maneuver. So difficult that it took 2 people to manually steer the wheel. With the defective steering rudder, the Vector would have approached the MV Doña Paz, zigzagging like a snake in the water. The zigzagging motion would have been confusing, especially in the night, when sea vessels use different colored lights to signal their position to oncoming ships. When the Vector shows the green light, it indicates that it will pass by the right side of the Doña Paz. A red light would indicate that it is moving towards the left side of the Doña Paz. And the white light shows that it's heading straight on. Because the Vector steered from left to right, the Doña Paz would see lights that suddenly change from red to white, green and white, then back to red and white, confusing the watch officer aboard the Doña Paz. Investigators found other disturbing problems. The tanker was undermanned and the officers and crew underqualified. The Vector's master did not have a chief mate license and was only licensed to serve as second mate. The chief engineer had no license at all, and the Vector had no qualified lookout on the bridge. Investigators questioned how the Vector was allowed to sail at all. They soon discovered that the Vector had sailed without a certificate of inspection and Coast Guard license, basic documents that declare ships in the Philippines to be seaworthy. The evidence mounted against the Vector, but one crucial point mystified experts. Even if the Vector had approached in a winding motion, why didn't the Doña Paz simply avoid it? The international rules at sea state that if 2 ships are on high risk of a head-on collision, each must alter her course to starboard or right side to avoid each other. Why did the Doña Paz and Vector get too close? Commodore Benjamin Mata was himself a shipmaster before he became a leading expert in maritime safety.
It's like a turtle ramming into the belly